Hey guys, Buck5090 here, coming to you with another action figure review. This time we're looking at the Marvel Studios The Infinity Saga by Hasbro. And we have here the first of the packs that have been coming into me by mail. This was shipped to me by GameStop. We have here the Ironmonger and Obadiah Stane, aka Jeff Bridges. We have here, it says Marvel Legends series right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a big, hefty package. Warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years or younger. Over here on the top, it says Iron Man, Obadiah Stane, Ironmonger, Marvel Studios. Over here on the side, we got some cool little image. You can see right there of the Avengers in a very nice metallic look. Over here on the other side, it's kind of the same thing as the other part. So let's take a look at the back piece now. We have a really nice big poster of Iron Man, and it kind of has like a nice little matte finish on it. Here we have the Ironmonger. Obadiah Stane suits up as the powerful Ironmonger to threaten Iron Man. And on this side it says, after a long stint as second in command of Stark Industries, Stane is eager to exact revenge on Tony Stark. Now, I suppose, yeah, it is in the right order because it was Obadiah Stane and then Ironmonger, but if you look it around, the Ironmonger is actually on this side and Obadiah Stane's on this side. But I see what they were doing there. Good on you, Hasbro. So yeah, now without further ado, let's open up the packaging and see how cool it really is. Alright, so here we have the Ironmonger and Obadiah Stane opened up and out of the packaging. And I can already tell you that this 2-pack is amazing. So some of the accessories that it does come with, though, it is this little briefcase for Obadiah Stane. It came open, but I kind of closed it to give it that illusion that it's a briefcase. I'm pretty sure it's empty though. Yeah, it's kind of comes in like this, open then empty. But rest assured, I'm pretty sure you can put some stuff in there. So another thing that Obadiah Stane came with is the art reactor that he stole from Tony Stark. You can see that, really nice colors right there. The blue looking really cool. And again, it comes in this little piece. This is the arc reactor that he stole from Tony Stark when he paralyzed him in the movie. So he can definitely hold on to that in his hand. Now for the Ironmonger, he does come with 2 extra hand pieces. He comes with this extra open hand piece. It's very nice, open hand. And another open hand piece. So pretty much 2 open hands for the right and left sides. It comes with this cool little smoke effect that we can plug into one of the Gatling guns, I think, accessories. It comes with this cool blast effect, which, you know, most of them come with these blast effects pieces by now. Inside of the packaging behind him was this cool little, like, grenade launcher type missile. You can see that. That's very cool, very nicely detailed, very shiny. And it comes with these cool little, I forget what it's like, bullet rounds, you know, like for the one scene where he's like shooting the machine gun thing, and these things are coming out of him. So that's very cool to have there with you. Now let's take a look at this Obadiah Stane figure. It's giving a, you know, Jeff Bridges look. It definitely does look like him in certain angles. I don't want to say it doesn't completely look like him. It's got a nice little, you know, so I can zoom in even more. It is missing a little bit of paint on this part of the upper lip, on that side of it, you can tell. But overall, it just looks amazing. That head sculpt and that face print technology, just looking great. Well done, Hasbro. And then you can see the bald-headedness of his little bald head. And he comes in this suit. The little tie, of course, is malleable, so you can like move the tie up and down. For the torso, he does seem to come with these cool little holsters inside of his shirt. I'm guessing this is from a previous figure that does come with these things, you know, type of things, but they figured they would recycle it and put the same body mold on this figure. He only comes with the 2 hands. The one hand is like open, but he does come with his cool ring, because I do recall in the movie he had like a ring around one of his fingers, the pinky finger. And then the other hand is just a regular good old, like, you know, grabbing kind of hand. Now for articulation wise, this is kind of a generic human action figure. So, you know, all of your Tony Stark figures and all of your other, like, what else? Like Nick Fury figures. It's pretty much standard articulation. So the arms can go out this much without breaking the figure. It's a little stiff on mine. Okay. A little bit of a stiff articulation there. Now he can go forward and back fairly well. He has articulation right here in the bicep, so he has a bicep cut. Double jointed elbows, so that's really nice. The suit looks really nice too. Looks like it has some buttons on there as well. That arm can go forward and back and rotate all around. He does seem to have nice looking up articulation for the head, and he can look down this much as well as motioning from side to side. So that's very good for the head. And then the torso, of course, he has this abdomen crunch, so he can go forward. He can go a little bit back, this much. Then, of course, he does have rotation here in the torso area, lower torso hips. Right here by the legs, he does have a T-joint, so the legs can go forward and outward, but not so much back. He has double jointed knees, which is great for any kind of posability that you might want. And the feet, of course, are in a cool little ankle rocker. So you can definitely do ankle rocking and any kinds of articulations with the feet. So that's our Jeff Bridges figure, Obadiah Stane right there. And again, he can hold both the briefcase and, let me see if I can get it to like hold properly. Probably like this, maybe. Either like this or having him hold it in his hand completely. That would also work in a sense. Well, oh, okay. Well, yeah, something like that. So I think that looks really cool. And again, in this hand, he can just hold the briefcase. Not sure if you can put, let me see if I try to put this in the briefcase. Nope, it definitely will not close with the art director in the briefcase. But you know what? At least we have a really cool briefcase accessory. So I'm really digging that and I enjoyed that. I'm glad we got that out of the way. So now let's look at the Ironmonger. Right, now for what you really came to see, we have the Ironmonger here, and I've already placed some accessories on him. I don't exactly know where this little piece seems to go, but I'm pretty sure they go either on this side or this side. So that's all up to interpretation and all up to you. So I've put all the accessories on this side of the arm because this is the only place where it'll hold the little bullet rounds. And in here is really nice because you can peg in the smoke effect and then put in the blast effect in there as well. Or you can just have the smoke effect like this after he's already shot some couple rounds, you know. I don't really know where else the blast effect piece could go, to be honest with you. So I think that would be the only choice. So we can definitely take these pieces out now that you've seen where they go. We can leave the little piece there, but oh my goodness, this is a giant and pretty hefty figure. Let's take a look at the details. So for an Ironmonger figure, this is definitely a more accurate look to him than I don't believe I have my old Ironmonger figure anymore, but I did have an Ironmonger figure from the first Iron Man movie when it came out. Definitely was a Hasbro release, I think, as well, but it wasn't anything kind of like the these Marvel Legends they're making now, you know. These are definitely a big improvement, and like I'm saying, this thing is hefty. It's really heavy. So articulation wise though, the head can look up this much, which is pretty good. It can look down this much only. That's a pretty good range of motion for the head though, all things considered. The arms can go out this much, which is really nice. This is a separate piece too. So this is actually, is this removable? I'm not even sure if it's removable or not. It seems to be moving. So it seems to be part of this peg right here. So you can actually, it can actually move and it doesn't hinder the articulation whatsoever. The arm is only on a single joint, but it does have a pretty good 90-degree bend right there. You can see that. All of these pieces look excellent and are amazing. So it does have a rotation here in the bicep, which is good. The hands can also rotate around and they can go inward and outward. Definitely this one's a little bit more stuck on. On this one, the arm can go pretty, you know, pretty well inward. Now for the torso does rotate, and he does have like a kind of a swivel, I guess, on the torso, because you can rotate it around. You can make it go look like this. This chest piece though, this art reactor piece is really nice. Now I know it feels like glass, but I'm pretty sure it's just a really nice plastic. But the details that they put on the side of the arc reactor is just very nice. It looks, you know, very realistic. The color, the paint sculpt on this thing too is just amazing. So now this piece also can rotate around, as you can see. The arms can go, I want to say outward pretty well. And can go pretty good inward. Let's see, he's got a pretty good kick. Not so much. The back kicks pretty well as well. That's not bad. He does have just single joint. Yeah, single jointed leg, which is not so bad. I know I'm trying to show you the best I can with the most light that I can get it through. But yeah, this is just a really nice figure. Very hefty, you can see. Let's see, for this piece, I don't know. It does have articulation here, I believe. Yeah. So you can definitely move the feet forward and back. I don't know if it has an ankle rocker. It might actually. Yeah, it does. And these pieces are separate, so they won't hinder the articulation at all. It's a separate piece from the foot. But just wow, like, can we just admire the awesomeness, the sheer awesomeness of this figure, and the work that Hasbro has put in. Aside from that Tony Stark Iron Man Mark 1 figure release, that Iron Man Mark 1 was just a re-release, and then they just painted it more realistically of the original Mark 1 figure that was released. And now that we're seeing this, it's just very, like, I'm glad that they didn't re-release that old Ironmonger figure and just repaint it. Like, they made an entirely new sculpt. They made an entirely new figure, and I really appreciate that they did that, and it's really nice. Just wow, look at this beast of a figure. Very nice. And like, again, for articulation, I mean, for size comparisons, you can definitely see that he towers over this Obadiah and Stane. Let's take a look at other figures that he might tower. Here we go. For some quick size comparisons, here we have the Hulk from Avengers Age of Ultron right next to this Ironmonger, and you can see he is a little bit taller, at least more or less 2 to 3 inches taller than this Incredible Hulk figure. Let's take a look at my Hulkbuster figure. So we have here my Hulkbuster figure, who actually seems to be more or less around the same height as this Ironmonger figure. It's a pretty beefy boy, I would say. This guy was pretty beefy back in the day compared to that Ironmonger. Definitely thinking they're around either the same height or maybe might be a little bit taller than the Ironmonger figure. And then, of course, we have my Iron Man from Infinity War, the Mark 50, right here next to the Ironmonger. And then, yeah, you can definitely see, because again, I don't have the Mark 3 yet. It will be coming in soon, though, hopefully. So you can see just how great of a figure this is. And not just great by, like, awesomeness, sheer awesomeness. I mean, like, great, like it towers over this little Iron Man figure. And that's going to look great in the collection. So once again, here's Obadiah Stane, if I can get him to stand properly, next to the regular Iron Man suit, right, with the Ironmonger. And yeah, so in conclusion, this has become a video essay now. In conclusion, I really think this 2-pack is worth the price, because this is the first time we get a brand new head sculpt of Obadiah Stane, you know, the Big Lebowski himself. We have an Ironmonger figure, all of these awesome accessories that it comes with. And then, of course, because we are getting a new Marvel Legends Iron Man Mark III figure, then it's definitely going to go hand in hand with this figure. And you're definitely going to want to add this bad boy to your collection. So don't forget to like this video, guys, if you enjoyed it. Subscribe in case you're not subscribed yet. There will be more of these coming soon. Like I said, I'm just waiting for all of the packages to come in because I did order a bunch. And hopefully the ones from Amazon and Walmart also ship because I definitely like that new Captain America figure. And the Captain Marvel and Pepper Potts 2-pack looks promising. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time.